Welcome to our parent and student update on Friday the 11th of September 2020. As promised, we would like to keep communication regular throughout the foreseeable future. It has been a wonderful start and it has been great to see so many of our school community back in action. Classrooms are now busy and full again, which has been fantastic. And we're doing really well under our slightly different arrangements. The students and the parents I've spoken to have been incredibly complimentary on the work that staff have been doing since the students have returned to school. Student attendance has been very good so far, and I think you would agree that school and education is extremely important for children's life chances. As the leadership team here have always said, a good education opens the door of opportunity for all our young people. As you would have seen by now, the school have put extensive safety measures in place to support all members of the school community. I would like to remind you that attendance is extremely important, and it's vital that all of our young people are in school 100% of the time. Any child that says they're feeling unwell in school will be assessed by a member of the senior team. We are looking for 2 or 3 of very clear symptoms before we decide to send anybody home. Them 3 symptoms are a continuous cough, a high temperature, and a lack of taste and smell. It is really important that we identify these symptoms before we make any decision to send a child home. It is also important to understand that we're moving into cold and flu season. If your child is displaying symptoms at home, it is vital and important that you contact the school immediately. Alongside the threat of COVID, children may also display other signs of being unwell. It is vital that all children are in school as often as possible to receive face-to-face teaching from their teachers. Just to remind everybody, there is an extensive cleaning program in place at the school. The school is deep cleaned daily, with handles and work surfaces cleaned throughout the day. There are a number of opportunities for students to sanitise and wash their hands around the building. Every classroom has wipes and sanitiser available, but we also encourage students to bring their own sanitiser to school should they have this available. As the weather starts to change over the next month, it will start to get colder. We are moving into the cold and flu season. So for extra protection around the school, we will be asking all members of the school community to be wearing a face covering or a visor from next week. I strongly encourage all children to bring a plain mask into school, and as we move around our year group zones, we will wear these face coverings out of respect for one another. This will not be necessary outside at break and lunchtime, but will allow us to make sure that the spread of any infection is minimised as the weather becomes colder. No face coverings should be worn in lessons, as the children are safe within their year group bubbles. We hope you're enjoying your new curriculum and your new 1-hour lessons. We are fully committed to providing each and every one of you a full curriculum entitlement. But it's vital that we balance your curriculum out in school with a remote learning plan. Over the last few days, you would have been receiving Google Classroom codes, and your teachers will be talking about the expectations of you with regards to remote learning. Miss Meacham will follow this up next week with a letter home and a PowerPoint for all of our students. I also want to encourage everybody to go onto our website and watch our virtual open day. If you go on to our main website, you will see a pop-up box that will take you to the James Hornsby page. There are a number of videos within here that are talking about our school for potential New Year 7s in 2021. Please do contact the school or speak to a senior member of staff should you need any more information. We hope you have a good week.